A very happy Friday afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. Welcome back to the Magnificent Mags channel. We've made it to another Friday. Come on. Now, if you do like this video, you can turn on notifications on YouTube and they'll drop in your inbox when they've been uploaded. And if you do like this, please drop it a like. You can comment. I love the interaction, and please do the same on all my social media channels as well. So this is just a quick roundup video of everything going on. So firstly, now the club haven't announced this yet, but Adidas have been posting images of the confirmed third top. It's all but confirmed. I mean, we've seen Alexander Isak in it, we've seen Anthony Gordon, we've seen Bruno Guimaraes. So it is legit. We're just waiting for the official club announcement and the date it's going to be released. But my opinions on it, well, cast me mind back to my video a week and a bit ago when I'd seen like the concept one going around, you know, where someone's like rooting through the back of a retail shop and then they always take that photo of it. I didn't like it because they said it's a throwback. That's what they were getting at. Like Adidas were going to do a tribute to the 97-98 shirt. That was the one, obviously, that was a darker shade of blue. It had obviously the outline, like the kind of faint hippocampi in it. It had the shield. It had the thick green and orange stripes coming down here. It obviously had orange Adidas stripes on the sleeves, and then it was thick green round here, thick green round the collar, then it had a touch of orange. Well, this one, it's not an exact replica because that collar was obviously round. This one's V-neck, and it's more, it's orange stripes on the outside. Inside's that sort of green. Now, Adidas have said it's green when they said it's like finished off. But it's a sort of lighter green, but the green's on the inside, V-neck, it's orange round there, then it's got green that finishes either sleeve, the short sleeve one obviously, and then it's a sort of like thicker orange stripes on the inside, then the outside's a like faint orange stripe. There's no thick bars going down the right hand side of it this time. It's just the trefoil Adidas logo, which we've been asking for ages. And then they've kept tribute to it. It's a sort of lighter orange I just see on the trefoil in the cellar. And then they've kept the shield. Now, I've looked at lots of opinion last night and today. Now, yes, the negative sides that a lot of people are going on about are they don't like the way, it's a bit like the home top, the way the Adidas stripes come down. And then there's a gap. But obviously that's for one, the Noon logo. And then on the right-hand side, that's going to be for the Champions League patch. But you've got to accommodate it somehow. It used to be the Adidas stripes all the way down, then the badge was sort of ironed on top, like a print. But you know what? I don't mind that. I still think it looks nice. I really like the long sleeve one. But I'm thinking, even though Newcastle, unlike at the moment, it's normally always cold, especially in winter, I just don't know if I'd want to buy the long sleeve one. Well, don't get us wrong, in the promotional photos it looks gorgeous. I really like this top. It's better than the green like Saudi away one. This third one I'm absolutely buying. But you know what? I'm not in agreement with others. Like, obviously though it's subjective, people will like it, people won't, but I really, really do like it. I think it's a very smart top. And what I was going to get at there before I like went off on that tangent is the photo of Bruno and Gordon in it. Now, the only thing I don't like with that photo is they've got it tucked in to what looks like school trousers. Looks like the trousers I had when I went to Burnside. And yeah, I don't get that all tucked in if it's meant to look smart. I mean, Adidas have said it's the future of fashion. I don't think I'd go quite that far. I can't see it on the Paris or Milan catwalks, but it is a smart top. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be at Milan Fashion Week, let's put it that way. But yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind the breakup, because again, the important thing, Champions League patch. Yeah, Champions League, yes. That side, I'm in agreement with others though on this. At the Noon, it doesn't look too nice. The yellow, I wish they'd change the Noon like patch. I know yellow's its colour, but I really wish they like incorporate with the top so it didn't stand out so much. Like, make it the colour of the top. Even if it was like, I know black and white they might be, but even if it was black with like white Noon on it and like the logo, like the like round thing. But the yellow one, this one should be blue. But yeah, there we are. And final thoughts on the shield. I nearly forgot it was the shield there. I like it. I don't mind it. Some people say that they really don't like it and it should just be the crest. But you know what? I don't mind the shield. That, because obviously that was a big standout feature, as well as the thick bars down here, the orange and green on the last one. I don't mind that shield. I think it looks all right. I'm in blue, I'm in black, and basically that's the black goes onto the back of the blue shirt. I don't mind it, and then the orange outline finishes it off. But again, I'm not saying anyone's wrong. It's just football subjective. Kits are always subjective. Some will like it, some will be, but I'll still buy it, or I won't, but I like it. I'm in the camp where I absolutely cannot wait for the club to confirm it in the official day, because it's very smart. And like I said, it's better than the second top, the green one.
While I was editing this, guess what the club have just dropped on socials? Yes, the big reveal's Tuesday, and it's out Wednesday.
Anyway, time to move on to additional tickets for Celtic next month. Yes, so Celtic tickets. Now, they initially went on sale on the 6th of May for those with 35 loyalty points and above. Then they sold out on the 16th of May at 4+ points. However, yesterday at 2 p.m, the 26th of June, additional tickets have went on sale. So it was initially to those with 3 or 4 loyalty points, but today, as of 2 p.m, I'm recording this just after 3, so it's now down to 2 loyalty points. Tickets are priced at £25 for adults, £17 for seniors and 13 to 16-year-olds, and then it's £12 for 13 and under. Now, the reason for additional tickets going on sale is because what Celtic used to do is offer one free game, like a friendly game, with their season tickets at the start of every season, basically for pre-season. However, their club took that away from them, and there's been a lot of kickoffs, and a lot of their fans said, give with this game for free like they used to. So a lot of them have decided they don't want to turn up for it. But the good news is that's more for us. Now, I know this because I've done some digging on it, and two, a good friend of mine who I used to work with is a Glaswegian, a Celtic fan. He lives down here now. I've known him a while, and he's still a Celtic season ticket holder. He goes up for their games, but the games he can't get to, he's stewards at St James's in the Strawberry Corner, and he's going back up there, so I'll probably see him at some point. But yeah, he's told us that's the reasons why. A lot of their fans are not happy with having that free game taken off them, so they've handed them. They haven't been sold. So they haven't been sold by Celtic, so they basically went, well, Newcastle fill everywhere they go, so they've given them to us. So the more the merrier. So make sure you get in quick before those sell out for the additional allocation. And there is a £3 discount, I believe that is. If I'm wrong, I'll post it on screen if there's a restricted view. So you basically take that off the prices I've just said, 25, 17, 17 and 12. Now let's get into the latest transfer news regarding Elanga, Pedro and Trafford. So it was reported yesterday that Newcastle United launched a £125 million bid for Anthony Elanga, James Trafford and João Pedro. But there's a £5 million difference here. There's two different reports. So Luke Edwards, obviously the Newcastle United football writer for The Telegraph, said it was £125 million. So that was £50 million for Elanga, £50 million for João Pedro and £25 million for James Trafford. However, if you then look at Martin Hardy, the Northern writer for The Times, he said it was £120 million. So it was the same for Trafford, £25 million, £50 million for Pedro. But Elanga, he said, was £5 million less. So I'll just quickly go through these. I'm not going to cover these too much until something's more official. But I just want to say, obviously, whether that's the £5 million difference here or there, it doesn't really matter. But Fabrizio Romano's reported that basically personal terms are agreed with James Trafford. So now it's just haggling over the price for him. Because if you remember right, Manchester City have a 20% sell-on clause, and Nicolas Shearer posted that 20 million euros deal had been agreed yesterday, which is nonsense because they signed him on a 4-year deal for £15 million 2 years ago. So that would mean £7.5 million's been amortised, £7 million still to pay, so that would come off any sale profit. And then City have the 20% sell-on clause. So say if that was 20 million, 20% of that's 4 million. So that would take it to 11.5 million would come off any sale. So that would mean Burnley would only get 8.5 million. I'm working this in pound sterling here, not euros. I'm not doing the calculations, the conversions. But that's nonsense. I reckon Burnley are probably holding out for maybe £30 million with add-ons. And then you look at Elanga, it's reported that they probably won £60 to £70 million. And then João Pedro, it's reported they probably want £50 million up front plus 10 million an add-on. So we've just got to wait and see. We don't know. We don't know what the club's budget is. It's not our money. What will Newcastle do? But my opinion is if we get Trafford, Pedro, Elanga, and then say the Atalanta centre-back, Scalvini, that would be a fantastic window. I've looked into all these stats recently, some clips of him. Again, I don't know too much on him, but when it's been reported, I've looked at him, watched them myself, and I think he looks really good. And yes, I know it's worrying. I understand the concerns that we're back four could have 3 out of that back 4 who've previously had ACLs, in Botman, Scalvini, and Tino Livramento, but Botman will have a full pre-season, should come back strong. We've seen how Tino's done. He's in the Euro Under-21s final. He's fantastic again the other night. And then Scalvini looks impressive in the performances I've watched him in. But anyway, that's it from me for now. There's nothing much else to report. I'm hoping like everything starts rolling next week, the 1st of July, when players can be registered from. Because Eddie said he ideally wants 2 players in time for pre-season when the players are back in 10 days' time on Monday, the 7th of July. But obviously that won't be all the players. Don't expect to see Lewis Hall because he's just back out on the grass on his own. And then you've got obviously international players like Tino and that. You won't expect to see them anytime soon. But a couple of new faces through the door, lift everyone and the squad going into pre-season for that first game up in Glasgow. But that's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Again, if you like this video, please drop it a like, please comment for interaction, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm over 300 subscribers now. It's absolutely fantastic. I've nearly trebled my subscribers in the last fortnight. I'm glad you're liking my videos. I'm trying to do not the usual content. I'm trying to think of things that I think people would want to watch and I find interesting, and I'm glad a lot of you are finding these interesting too. And like I said, keep the feedback coming, keep subscribing. These can only get better by listening to yourselves. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. I'll be a bit quiet tonight because after helping me friend with moving some stuff to his house, we're going out for some drinks. So yeah, I'll be checking back in tomorrow some post. But enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.